A 3,000-mile trip stretching the expanse of the United States has ended in Grants Pass, Oregon, after two firefighters delivered a piece of the World Trade Center to the fire department. The 10-foot, 700-pound beam from one of the towers was brought to the Pacific Northwest after an extensive approval process. Grants Pass fire officials say this will be a direct reminder of what happened not only to New York, but to the nation a decade ago.
It was actually an attack on, the United States soil by an enemy. I feel it has the same significance as, Pearl Harbor. This is somebody who came to America intentionally looking to harm us, except instead of going after the military, they went after our civilians. I just want to make sure, people remember that throughout history, that the sacrifice of the people, the firefighters, the police officers, and the citizens, what they actually did that day. And hopefully it's never repeated again.
While a younger generation might have been too young to realize the significance of that September day in 2001, firemen say it's more than just a historical marker in time. For them, the meaning goes much deeper.
It was a tragic day 10 years ago. There's still a good portion of us that were here working when that occurred, and to be able to bring it back to our community so people can actually see and touch and actually what happened that day, it just helps them, to realize what a tragic event it was, but it also gives them a sense of pride just to see 10 years later how the country has responded to the incident and how we've rebounded, and it's a great thing.
Those who knew the firemen and the victims who died in the World Trade Center attack have been impacted in a direct way, but firemen say they've also noticed changes in how the public views those who wear the firefighting badge.
I think from the civilian standpoint that they actually realized that our job was probably a lot more dangerous than most of them thought. From our perspective, every day that we come to duty, we have a tremendous amount of risk, and we've always understood that. I think the difference in this case was when you look at what happened in the towers, the firefighters had a conscious knowledge of where they were going, what they were doing, and the fact that they were not going to be coming back, but still chose to go forward to sacrifice themselves to hopefully try and save some civilian lives. I think that that's still today what firefighters in the career believe. We all want to come home to our families, but if it's ever called on that we make that ultimate sacrifice, we're ready to do it.
With the World Trade Center memento now within the fire station, plans are being made for how best to display it so that those who gave their lives to save others on that day will not be forgotten.